Welcome here to this next chapter where we save first, because now we shall make a couple of new spells. Yet we only need one spell in order to get free and rid ourselves of the Manannan. But since we have a muddy spoon, it is best to make that when we need the mud, so we do not need to get back for more mud. And to do that, we have to make brewing a storm. And to do that, it is the cup of ocean water.
You pour the cup of ocean water into the bowl.
Which must
You
be
light
heated.
the charcoal brazier. You place the bowl of ocean water on the charcoal brazier. You remove the bowl before it starts to boil.
And then we need the mud.
You add a spoonful of mud to the bowl.
There it is, the toadstool powder.
You add the toadstool powder to the bowl. You save the empty jar for reuse.
And then we use
You blow
this.
into the steaming bowl.
And then we need to recite
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Brewing a Storm incantation.
From nature, I now call on thee, the power of the land and sea. When brew is stirred, all should be warned, the might of the approaching storm.
And then we go in and remember to use the wand. And upon the...
You wave the magic wand over the bowl.
And ends with putting the
You
bowl
carefully
down.
pour the storm brew into the empty jar. The charcoal brazier burns out.
And then we take save with Alexander. And then we are to make the cat.
This page has been torn from the book.
Yeah, that was the page we found, which must be reinserted.
You replace the missing page.
There. Now when we have all of them, let's see.
You place the dried mandrake root in the mortar. You grind the dried mandrake root into a fine powder. You carefully remove the mandrake root powder from the mortar. You carefully place the mandrake root powder in the bowl.
And now, let's see. Some fish oil.
You pour 2 spoonfuls of fish oil into the bowl.
And the cat hair.
You place the cat hair in the bowl.
And now let's...
You carefully stir the contents of the bowl. You dump the oily dough onto the tabletop. You shape the oily dough into the shape of a cookie. It hardens quickly. With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Turning Another into a Cat incantation.
Root of mandrake and fish oil, with cat hair over which I toil, to make a meal worse than the rack, from this deceiving little snack.
And then all we need is to wave our wand over it.
You wave the magic wand over the cookie. You have just created a cookie that, when eaten, will turn the victim into a cat forever. The only resemblance to a real cookie is its flat, round shape. It is hard and has cat hair sticking out of it. Definitely non-appetizing.
We're never going to get
The warm porridge is in a pretty blue ceramic bowl. Its aroma wafts up to and tantalizes your nose.
unless we do this.
The porridge conceals the crumbled cookie. It still looks as appetizing as ever. You were careful when you crumbled the cat cookie into the porridge. It looks just like a plain bowl of porridge.
Now, we could try to make some more spells and conservate sometimes, but I think we rounded it up for this chapter.